Hey YouTube, it's your old friend Dominic Shingali here. Man, it's been forever since I posted a video on my channel. And for that, I'm really sorry. I've just been really distracted. I had a string of family friends and old acquaintances rolling through my house here in Sicily. And I missed them all. I really did. It was really great to see them all, but no excuses. I really need to get back on this, especially considering people have been messaging me, telling me that they really missed the show and that they are asking me what happened. So I feel almost obligated for my literal dozens of fans to get back on the track with these things. So starting off, I went down to Malta for Carnival, and Carnival is like, it's a celebration before Ash Wednesday, Fat Tuesday, kind of. It's getting ready for Lent, and Italians don't really celebrate Halloween, but they sure as hell celebrate Carnival. I don't know if it's because it's more of in line with religious holidays, but I saw some really great costumes. It was fantastic. I didn't wear a costume myself, and I immediately regretted it because, man, everyone was wearing one, and they were just fantastic. I got to start editing these videos with some sort of video editing software instead of just doing single take cuts. Because I wanted to interlace some video that I took when I was there. I might try to post that as supplementary videos and put some links in the down below. But the really thing that surprised me, the culture shock here, is the number of people in blackface. People painting their face to look black, African. And back in the States, that is incredibly rude and socially unacceptable. If you do that, you will get the shit kicked out of you. And at the very least, if you don't get the shit kicked out of you, you will get culturally ostracized to the point where you'll wish you were dead. Any celebrity in the last 30 years who's done that shit has landed themselves in some serious hot water with the black community. So, I mean, it's socially completely acceptable here. So, I mean, there's that. And I'd like to, start off by asking, my viewers, do you think painting yourself in blackface is okay? Is it tacky? Is it, are people's reactions to it, well-founded or completely off base? So there's that. Number two, I got a flat tire recently. And, I mean, that's a really benign subject, mostly because people throw broken bottles in the streets, and they weren't broken when they threw them in the streets. They throw bottles in the streets and break them. But I happened to pick up a little piece of, like, a metal. It looked like a nail. But back in the States, I lived on the West Coast. We have a string of stores called Les Schwab, and these guys are great. They're a tire store, and these guys, their service is impeccable. They, like, run out to your car, and they fix your flats for free. They give you free popcorn while you wait, and it's probably like a 20-30 minute wait tops. You're in, you're out, you move on with your life. Here I paid €12, and it took several hours for them to fix my tire. And €12 is only like $15, so I really shouldn't complain too much, and I was happy with the price I got overall. But when you're used to paying nothing, and then all of a sudden they're asking you for €15, it's quite a shock. It's quite a surprise. So there was that. And, Les Schwab, they do it for free. And if they can't fix your tire, they hook you up with a used one or for a reasonable price. And they work on the principle that if, with your customer loyalty, they'll help, in the future, you'll come and buy your tires new from them, because you feel so, loyal to them. And they offer like free meat with paid purchase once a year. And they have like deals where if you buy snow tires, or if you buy chains for your tire and you don't use them, you can return them for and get all your money back. So that's just fantastic. I mean, these guys, they're great. So if you live in the Pacific Northwest or anywhere on the West Coast, check out Les Schwab and show them your loyalty. They are the best tire store in my opinion. And finally, one of the things I really miss is Mexican food from the States. I used to eat Mexican food all the damn time, like probably 2 times a week at least. And here in Italy, not surprising, you can't find Mexican food. There's no such thing even as a Taco Bell. And my friends, I love them to death here in Italy. They actually took me out to a Mexican restaurant in Syracuse called Toro Loco. And Syracuse is about half an hour south from where I live. And Toro Loco, the crazy bull. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't the worst Mexican food I've ever had in my life. But it definitely wasn't the best. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7, maybe a 6.8, 7.2, somewhere in that area. Depending on who's doing on what specifically I'm judging. But I will give them a flat out 10 on entertainment. They gave us sombreros to wear. They had a DJ. They were having us have a dance contest on tables. They were giving out free shots of tequila, which was strange because they put lemon juice and salt in the tequila and then they mix it up and they give you a shot like that instead of having you do the whole ritual with the salt and the shot and then the lemon, which I miss. I really honestly miss, the whole ritual to drinking tequila. But, something to look forward to when I go back to the States, I guess. But like I said, Mexican food is almost impossible to find here. And what I would say about the Mexican food at this place was it's a lot like what I imagine if an Italian had traveled to Mexico and then came back to Italy and told all his friends about the food he ate and tried to recreate it. I mean, they were doing the best they could, and that's the thing about one of the reasons why I think Italian food is better here than it is actually back in the States is because there's just the right ingredients. So, I mean, when my family and all the restaurants back in the States are trying to make Italian food that's authentic Italian food, they don't have the right ingredients. And that's the thing is here, they don't have the right ingredients. I mean, I can tell you flat out the guacamole was this prefabbed guacamole that I've had in the States in a package. So they must be shipping that in pre-made. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It was just, I mean, it's along the lines of like Taco Bell guacamole. And overall, the price and the menu was acceptable. I really, more than anything, I appreciate my friends' effort in providing me with a really entertaining experience. So, the other thing I really miss is Thai food, and I found a couple Thai restaurants in Catania, but I haven't tried them yet. So when I finally do eventually get around to trying those out, I'll let you know how that went down. I haven't ever met any actual Mexican people here, but I have met some Thai people and Chinese people here in Italy. So I imagine there might be some authenticness to the cuisine if I ever do get around to eating it. So anyway, I'll be getting back on track with these videos. I'll be doing one again next week, and maybe even 2 if I can find the time. Try to make up for lost time. So, if you have any comments, please make sure to put them down below. If you found anything that I had to say about this insightful, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to share my videos, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and just generally, have a great day, guys, and as always, Viva Italia.